Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're actually taking a look at some crazy games versus Clash. Definitely some of the most insane games I've ever played, especially the final set, so make sure to stick around for that. But before we jump into the first game, I'm actually be doing a Q&A over on the Tribe Gaming Discord server. The link will be down below at 8 p.m. BST, so around half an hour after this video drops. You can ask me whatever questions you want over there, so definitely make sure to check that out. But apart from that, let's get right into the video. Okay, so jumping into map 1, game 1 here then, so it's going to be gem grab on Stone Fort here. We have pretty similar comps, but they're going to go with the poker and we're going to go with the bow. We definitely have a really good start here. We get good pressure. iKaoss goes down. iMunizz is putting some pressure on Symantec, but Symantec is taking iMunizz down here. So actually a pretty perfect start here. We could not have really started this any better. Literally a perfect start from us. We're going to get a free gem. 3 gems off the bat then, so a 2 gem lead. Another gem there for us, which is a really good start. Have complete control, and also those mines there they'd have no idea about. So really nice mines from Spen. He also has another set of mines, so iMunizz is going to run straight into these mines, which just takes him out, and that's a very easy kill for us. I'm going to run and pull them here. Maybe not the best pull, I don't really know. I think I might pull them out of Spen's mine. I'm not 100% sure then, but Guille just pushes me then. Nice job from him. Pam kind of gets behind us here, and Symantec pushes him, and this is where we kind of lose, which is a bit unfortunate because he stays alive. Like, the Pam's so weak, and they managed to get control when actually we had control for pretty much the whole game, and that really should have been a win for us then, but for some reason the Pam got behind us and then they got a lead. So pretty unfortunate considering we had like the gem lead and like center control for the whole game. But anyway, they're going to pick up the win in this game. Not really any way we can kill them when they have so much healing at the back here. We do try, but yeah, that's going to be the win for Clash in the first game. Let's jump into the second game of gem grab. Okay guys, so moving into the first game here, so let me just explain the format. We're going to play gem grab, brawl ball, high siege and bounty, and the first team to get 3 sets wins. You get a set by winning two maps, like 2 games, because there's 3 games, so if you win 2 then you win a set. First of 3 sets wins overall. You'll see the comps are pretty similar here. They go with the B, we go with the Pam, the Jackie, and also the bow. I take down their B then, so we kind of have like mid control. This is a good start from us. Definitely a good start from us. Spen gets caught out by the Pam then. Luckily, Symantec's there to help him out. Again, I can just use my gadget then, just take down the B with not really too many problems then. It's pretty easy for me to do that. But my teammates do a good job here, just pressuring the Jackie. Like, the Jackie couldn't even run then. Look at this play here. I wonder if it shows it. So Guille actually goes to activate these mines here, and I actually pull him towards this mine. Stuns him, and I can take him out very easily. So a nice little play then. To take him out, and I also run up to iKaoss here and take him out. So I'm definitely playing a decent Jackie here. My teammates are doing a really good job as well. We have an 8 gem lead here, so we should definitely pick up the win here. You'll see it's a really good play from iMunizz here to pull us. We need 1 more gem here. I actually go down. Symantec is pushing up as well, so he is actually doing a good job here. He almost gets taken out, but luckily we still have a 9-2 lead here. So we just need 1 more gem to get countdown, and we have a lot of time to do that because they still need a lot of gems here. You'll see iMunizz is getting some nice shots on me then with Jackie. They have center control now, which is really good for them. iMunizz pushes up here, gets good value on Spen as well. I try and pull him, but I think I go down anyway, even though he is so weak. Nice takedown from Symantec then onto the B. He manages to get the final gem here, and that gives us countdown. We know that Jackie is on the right hand side here, so we can just take him out pretty easily here. But apart from that, yeah, it's going to be a pretty comfortable win in the second game. So it's going to be 1-0. So it's all going to come down to the final game of gem grab. Okay, so whoever wins this game will actually pick up this set. They actually went back to their first comp, and we went with a Frank here to counter the Jackie. So it's definitely a decent comp from us here. I feel like we have a good counter. We give the poker a little bit too much value at the start. He's hitting like 3 people every time. It's just way too much value. You'll see again, he's already had like 3 supers. Her poker's had 3 supers in about 20 seconds, which is just absolutely ridiculous. I'm just trying to be aggressive on him here because I know I can get some decent value if I hit the Pam as well. Yeah, it's pretty difficult for me to win this mid when they have so much value. Spen missed a super then, but Symantec's doing a good job here. I'm just trying to heal Spen. I think I go down here, or I actually managed to stay alive, although I'm like incredibly weak. I do push around this side, heal Symantec, but it looks like he's getting a better trade because their turret was up for longer. Spen actually goes down to the Jackie, and they have good control here. They're 6-2 up, so yeah, they definitely had a better start here for sure. Again, Guille is getting very good value, hitting me and Spen then. He does have super as well, so it's very hard for us to push up, especially when that Jackie is just waiting in there, and the heals just keep coming, and it's very difficult for us to do anything. So yeah, 8-2, we need to get control, and we all just died. So pretty much they have, they're gonna have countdown here. Not really much we can do about that, unless like Spen just full sends it here and manages to get a really nice super. He does hit iKaoss, and we do get some control back here actually. So potentially we could have actually come back here 9-2. They do need to get control back. We end up with control. The only thing is we all have gems here, which isn't ideal because it means if any of us die, well, Spen can actually give them a gem because they need 2 now. But if me or Symantec die, then they're going to get a countdown, so it's not that good. Spen, again, is just sitting there with super. He does, again, miss his super, which is very unfortunate. Because it means the Jack can kind of just run up to him. But here, it's still very close. Again, the Poco's getting really good value because we're all grouped in mid. And again, look at that. He already has a super back. He can just keep cycling on the Jackie. And like it really actually works well because the Jackie can pull them all close together. And then the Poco can get so much value with those shots. So definitely well played from them. They're going to get countdown. 11 gems now for them. We have to get a kill on their Poco because he has all the gems. But unfortunately, we are going to go down here. And nothing really we can do about this. And yeah, Clash are going to pick up the first set here in gem grab. So the next set is going to be Brawl Ball on Super Stadium. Okay, so jumping into the first game then on Super Stadium, we actually feel like we have a decent comp here. So we went this Shelly to counter the tanks because tanks are quite common here. We did go with a Sandy. So Sandy's not actually that good against tanks, but we can't really go like, we could have just completely countered tanks, but then if it didn't play tanks, we would be completely screwed. So yeah, that's why I went with this comp because it's good against tank comps and also good against other comps as well. You're going to see the Jean Shelly combination is absolutely deadly. Incredible play from Symantec then. Look at that gadget use in the super. Spen passes or gets a kill on iKaoss then. We can pass it up. Spen pulls and a really good combination play then from me and Spen and Symantec actually to pass the ball up to get that first goal. So definitely well played from us there. You'll see Symantec and Spen just going to keep their distance and just get their supers. Spen has pull here again. I'm just saying here, just trying to stay out of range of this poker and also trying to keep their Frank back. But it is very difficult when it takes me like probably like 8 or 9 shots to kill that Frank. I am just going to go down here. I did pick up super. They are going to score. They just had so much health then. After Symantec went down, there was no real chance we could take them out. But I guess Sandy super up here. Just going to put it in the middle. He does pull him, which I'd never recommend pulling a Shelly. It's definitely not a good idea. Symantec goes down then somehow, not really sure. And here, I actually think I can score. I get ridiculously close to scoring then, like so close. I thought that was in. But anyway, I'm going to go down here. And I actually thought they could score this, but I think Symantec plays that well. He's actually going to pull him. Guille is going to go down as well. So definitely really well played from Spen and Symantec to take them out then. It's just such a deadly combination, this Jean Shelly. It's definitely something that you guys should probably try because it's a really effective combination. Okay, it looks like we have a Sandy super down here, so it's just good for us right now. We have Gene pull as well. Spen is going to miss it though, but we're still in an amazing position just because of this super. It gives us complete control of the map. You'll see Spen pretty much probably already has another pull right now because he just gets it back so quickly on this comp. He can keep cycling it. It's not really a problem against like this Frank matchup. It's only when he just runs up because he has so much health. Good takedown again from my teammates then. They're actually in the Sandy super, and that's why you see like the Poco and the Frank just backing off here because they don't know where they are. But 19 seconds left. We've had control pretty much the whole game. Again, pulling a Shelly, not the best idea, but it kind of works out because he had the ball. Again, they're going to be pushing up, but a really good super from Spen and Symantec, and we take them pretty much all down here. I actually shoot iKaoss here because I know Spen can take out iMunizz. He does actually keep us away from the ball. Maybe I should just run straight for it then. But anyway, we're actually in a really good position right now. I think I get hit then, feed super, but I wanted my super as well because when there's no walls or anything, this super literally gives you control of the entire map, so it's definitely really good for us. Another pull, that combination is just so deadly. I'm going to run for the ball here. iKaoss actually does a really good job here. Good super from Symantec. I super this to Spen, and unfortunately, I don't think he can score. Maybe he could have shot it in the middle, but anyway, it's a good stop from iMunizz. We do a good job here, all just staying alive, just keeping control, knowing that we don't need to rush anything, and if we just hold control, be fine. I'm actually going to use my gadget here to heal me up, and that way I'm not going to die. Going to be able to shoot that in for the win in the first game. Let's move into the next game. Okay, so moving into the second game then, so we just need to pick up one more win and we'll take the Brawl Ball set. You'll see they stuck with the same comp, and we actually went with Spike instead of the Shelly. Just in case they swapped off, it would have been a little bit safer, but they do stick with the same comp, so we really just don't have enough damage here. Spen actually said he missed the gadget button, otherwise he would have scored, and yeah, he would have scored then. So that would have been a really nice play from Spen to start the game. if he could have got his gadget off, but unfortunately it did turn into like a slight misplay. But yeah, if he got the gadget off, it would have been a really good goal. So we just get pressured back. We don't really have the high damage like we did with the Shelly. The spike is still good, but it's just not as good as the Shelly. It doesn't have that high damage, and also the gene pool is not as effective. Now it's still good with the spike, but it could be a lot better. You'll see again, it's still really good. It can be used with a gadget and also just a normal spike shot to get a ton of damage off on anyone that spend pools, but just a little more effective with the Shelly, obviously, because you can get that super. You'll see that again, this match on the left hand side is not ideal. They do actually swap here. So maybe we should swap, because again, a Jackie is not my ideal matchup. He can literally just run up on me here, and yeah, not really much I can do. Because I just don't have the damage. Spen pushed him away, but he's just going to get healed here. He's going to pull them all, and not really much they can do. So Symantec actually goes down there, even though he had his super, so pretty unfortunate then. They're going to get an early goal then, well, within like the first minute and a half of the game anyway, but we get a Sandy super down. All going to stay down the mid here. I'm actually just going to wait for good value here. Looks like Spen unfortunately misses his pull then, and Symantec, I believe, gets supered here. So yeah, that was a bit unlucky then, but we're still going to be able to defend this, I think. So I just get the ball here. If they don't have the ball, they can't score, so make sure to keep the ball away there. And Spen actually gets a nice pull then onto the Frank, and also opens up that right side. And since we all outrange them, it's definitely good to open up the map. You'll see here, a good play from Spen then to take down the Jackie, and also here we take down the Poco. Symantec actually gets a nice kill on the Frank, completely destroys him. Another great play from Spen and Symantec then. Good combination to pull and also shoot at the same time. So that evens it up with 20 seconds left. So as soon as this map opens, it's definitely be a lot easier for us. So we just need to wait for overtime here. Although like Frank has super down here, it's quite difficult. They can literally just run at us. We really don't have much damage. Which is exactly what they do. They literally just run, and yeah, we just don't have the damage to deal with that, especially when the Poco heals them both up to max again, and yeah, there's not much we can do. They can just shoot. I almost managed to get it away, but he does actually super me, so that's going to be 1-0 in the Brawl Ball set. Let's jump into the next game. Okay, so moving into the final Brawl Ball game here, so they actually went with our comp, and we went with their comp, so I don't really know. I just felt like we actually played it really well, even though we had the worst comp, so we did decide to switch to their comp, and you'll see it kind of pays off here when we just completely rush them at the start, and they just don't have enough damage. Because we played that comp, we know exactly how to play against it, so we knew that they just didn't have any damage, so we can just run straight at them. But it did kind of feed them supers. Good for us, though, that we can just keep running at them here. And yeah, good from iKaoss to knock him away. Spen actually grabs the ball here. He almost manages to score, but unfortunately he just dies then to iMunizz. It looks like again we're just trying to just tank so much stuff here. I do get really good value with these shots. It means I can heal Symantec up. Again, Spen is just pushing around this right hand side. I'm getting pretty good value with my shots here. I do actually get very low, so I'm going to use my gadget, just pop it on Spen then, just so he can get good value of it as well. Spen again pushing forward means Symantec can come up on this left hand side, and again they just really don't have enough damage to deal with us. As soon as I get that heal, if I even get decent value of it, we're going to be able to do well, but somehow Spen manages to get that in, so a great goal from Spen. So it's going to be 1-0 in sets now. Let's jump into the next set. Okay, so moving into Bounty now, which is going to be on Canal Grande. So this is actually used to be one of our best maps, but the meta kind of changed it quite a bit. So this isn't actually one of our strongest maps anymore. Symantec goes down at the start, and this map is literally all about the start. If you mess up the start here, then you're probably going to lose, and we just had a really bad start. They had a good start. We didn't really know what to do. We definitely should have gone Brock right, and yeah, they just completely outplay us at the start. We had such a bad start here, and that's really just going to cause us to just lose this game, even though, you know, there's still so much time. Like, it's just all about control, this map, and if you don't have control, it's going to be so bad. So that's why the start is just so important. Unfortunately, yeah, we just had an awful start, but we can still win this. We just need to play it perfectly, and to be fair, we all played pretty badly. We definitely could have played this much better. Symantec goes down. Spen is actually doing a good job here, just staying alive. I'm just trying to put some pressure, but I think I go down here in a second. I'm going to go down, a minute left here. We're already 11 stars down there. We could definitely come back, but it's going to be really tough for us. If we get a team wipe now, we're actually even, so yeah, we definitely need to like do something. Spen just runs up on him and just jumps on him straight away. I'm trying to get some shots on them right now. We all got this lane here, which means we can get pinched, so yeah, it's not really the best from us. iMunizz takes me down then. 40 seconds left. We are just getting destroyed here. Oh yeah, no really chance for us as soon as Clash have this massive lead right now. iMunizz gets a nice kill then, 17-3, and we are just getting destroyed here. It's so hard for us to push up, so definitely well played from Clash here. And yeah, GG's. Not very much we can do at this point against Super there, but he is at the end, so it doesn't really get hit by it. And yeah, that's going to be it for this game. Not really much we can do because we had such a bad start. They played really well, and fair play to them. So let's move into the next game of Bounty. Okay, so moving into the second game of Bounty, we actually decided to go with a Tick here because it's pretty good against the B, whereas they just stay the same comp. I think the main mistake here from us was not going Tick on the other side, because Tick's actually not the best against Brock. Spen does go, or picks up a kill on the iMunizz then, but Guille can just sit on this... sit behind that block then with his gadget, so definitely pretty well played from Guille then, because not very much we can do when he just has that gadget then. We can't push into that grass, and now they have control again at the start, which is so bad for us. You'll see I'm trying to swap lanes here to get easier matchups for us, but it's pretty hard for us to push up here. Guille basically has that open lane for him to shoot on, like down there, and I can't really get any cover, so it's pretty bad being a thrower and not having much cover at all. And he obviously has the 3k here, so it's hard for me to push up. Have to try and dodge those shots very well. And again, they have a lead at the start here. They're getting control, so it's just really bad for us. I do actually bait their shots quite well then. And yeah, waste a super the Brock here. I actually do pretty well on his left-hand side considering I have no walls. And yeah, it's just up to my teammates on the right-hand side here. But it's really tough to push up. Because they can just destroy you really. Spend as well then, and just almost jumps away then, but he does go down. And again, it just all comes down to the start, and it was just a bad start. It was like just the matchups at the start. If we had different matchups, it would have been fine for us, but unfortunately we had bad matchups, and that just led to us losing control, and therefore pretty much losing the lead and losing the game, which is pretty unfortunate. That's why a lot of people don't really like this map in competitive, because the start is just so important. And it's definitely really hard to get control back. And yeah, with 20 seconds left here, we need 11 stars. It's pretty much impossible for us here to get any control back right now when they are just playing so well. Again, Symantec goes down then, and Spen can't really do much as well. He's trying to push up, but that B gadget is actually pretty strong as well. So yeah, that's going to be it for the next game. So we got destroyed. Let's jump into the next map, which is Siege on some assembly required. Okay, so moving into the next set then, which is going to be Siege. They actually go with Jackie here, which I'm not really sure about. BB is just so strong on Siege that I'm really surprised they didn't run a BB. And I don't know why they went Jackie, because Jackie... it's not that good on offense, also not the best picking up bolts, so I'm not really sure what their thinking was behind Jackie. But anyway, they do manage to get that bolt then. I can grab this bolt here. I know iKaoss is going to go to this top corner here, so take him out then. Don't need to use my bubble then, because obviously it took him 4 shots to kill me, and so I could just take him out anyway. But really good start from us, literally full control, everyone winning lanes. This is pretty much the perfect start you could ask for. Great value from that barley super from Spen then. Again, good bubble from me, and yeah, not much damage, but a decent amount, like 29%, definitely a decent amount of damage. But again, you'll see us swap here just to get the optimum matchups here. You want the Spike to be versus Primo, and the BB to be versus this Jackie. Every time he's trying to speed up on me here, I'm just going to take him out. Also going to take down the barley then, and Spen actually takes down the Jackie. So helping out on each other's lanes, that's definitely something that's pretty underestimated. Just by some people, but really good takedown on Guille then. He does actually misplace that jump slightly, but again, pretty much perfectly played from us then. And we get pretty much every single bolt then. I think we got 9 or 10 bolts from that. And it's going to be 3-2 for the next round, which is really important for us, because it basically means we can hold our control here. We don't have to go like all into the boss here and or all into the Ike and try and end it. We do just get a few shots though, just in case we don't get this round, so we can still win it. Spen gets his super back, which is so important because it keeps them back and also forces them to this left-hand side, so we can get better value from our shots. I'm just going to keep Jackie back here. Look at this bubble. It actually hits iKaoss twice, comes and hits iMunizz twice as well. So definitely a nice bubble there. Just going to stay here, and I can just hit him back whenever he wants to push me. So just going to wait for him to push me. Just hit him back then. Going to get another bubble on the safe then, just to do a little bit more damage. But because we have every single boss, there's no way we lost this siege. So Symantec's actually trying to end it, get some shots off here. I'm just going to run in there because I was going to get taken out. I didn't really want to feed anyone. So yeah, pretty much soup here. But yeah, there's literally no way they can win this, even though he doesn't give up and he tries to jump in. There's no way he's doing 92%. He can maybe do the 15-20%, but no way he does that much damage. So that's going to be it for the first siege game. Pretty comfortable from us then. Let's move into the next siege game. Okay, so moving into the second siege game then. So they do swap the jacket with the BB because BB is just a lot better. You see I actually go to Barley. You notice me, Spen, and Symantec can all play Barley very well, so it's definitely good for us. Though we can play so many brawlers, Guille can just run straight for that first bolt, but he does feed me super. We can take him out then, make sure he doesn't get that second bolt. They are going to secure this first boss here. Symantec actually goes down. I'm going to be using the healing star power, which is actually so much better. You'll see it literally allows me to stay alive here. I couldn't quite pick up that bolt then just because there was too many Barley shots on it, but I am going to stay alive here. The gadget, the Barley gadget, is super good on defense. You'll see I'm going to use it here. Maybe that super was a bit misplaced here, but you'll see iMunizz start spinning, which is quite funny. And yeah, we can take the boss down pretty easily here. Spen, he here, and he pulls the boss. It lagged a little bit then, but it wasn't too bad. And yeah, he pulled the boss, so a little misplay from Spen, but it's still fine. Anyway, you'll see I'm just continuing to get really good value from these gadgets. Going to take Guille out then. He is probably not even more than halfway to his super. You see the healing on the Barley shots are so good. I just love it as a star power, especially in the Barley 1v1s. I get my super here, really good pull from Spen to take out iMunizz then. Symantec's doing a good job as well on Primo. Does feed him super a little bit, so he probably is pretty close to super. I'm going to stay alive here. A great pull from Spen. Spen is going absolutely madman right now. Definitely well played from Spen. Symantec slightly misses the bubble. He should have like tried to hit the Ike then, but anyway, still fine for us right now. I'm just going to get a little bit of damage. We know that we're going to have to hold again, so whoever wins this round right now is going to pick up the win. See, we get perfect matchups here. They do actually have a 4-bolt lead from last round, but look at that super into 3 people from me. Gets really good value. Symantec's doing a great job as well, and so is Spen. We just outplay them then, and yeah, we get control here, like complete control, so that pretty much ensures we're going to win. Symantec does go down here, so I do need to try and stop iKaoss getting this bolt, but with Spen getting all these bolts, no way they can win this really. I do end up going down, but I think I got the bolt, which secures the last bolt here, and pretty much secures the win for us in this final game. Spen misses pull, but no worries, like we had the last boss here, so it's pretty much a win at this point anyway. I think I just wasted super here by accident, but yeah, it didn't really matter because we've won. So yeah, even if they defend this perfectly, no way they can get any damage. Like Primo jumps, but yeah, they can't get any damage. So that's gonna be the win in the CGM. It's all gonna come down to the final heist games. So the final heist set is gonna be on Hot Potato. Let's jump right into that. Okay then, so jumping into the final set here then against Clash. So whoever picks up the win in the set will pick up the win in the match overall here. So very similar comps. We go the Daryl, obviously both teams go the Daryl. They go the Nita, and we go with the Rico and the BB. Obviously the Brock as well. So I think they have the better matchups here just because Nita's very good against Daryl and BB. So Spen can't really do much until he gets a super. I think he rolls on the Nita there. I'm not sure if he takes him out, but looks like Spen actually goes down. Symantec goes down here. I'm just left in mid here. I do waste that super then, but Guille actually rolls on me then, and I use my gadget, which basically does a ton of damage to him, so it kills him instantly pretty much. Rico doesn't have the best matchup against Brock in this mid, so yeah, it's definitely not that good for me, especially when those walls are broken, but really well played from Symantec then. Picks up a double kill then, and manages to stay alive. I'm just getting extra shots on the safe here. I'm using extra bouncy, so if I actually hit them off the wall, I'm doing an extra 100 damage per shot, and I think it's 6 shots, so it's an extra 600 damage. It's quite a significant amount of damage, especially with the margins that this game went down to. But Guille actually rolls on me then. I am going to super him just to take him out very quickly. We do have a bear on our safe. Luckily I take it out. Unfortunately I do actually go down then, but both my teammates are up here. They have an over like 20% lead here, so definitely have a good lead. Good ball from Symantec then. Actually cuts off Guille here, so I can actually take him out. Nice ball from Symantec. iMunizz again getting some nice shots on me. I do actually super him. He jumps away to avoid the super. Otherwise he would have died then, I'm pretty sure. We have decent matchups here. I think these matchups are okay. Spen versus Guille on the left hand side down here. Brock is just ripping away our safe. Spen actually leaves the Daryl here, and we have to defend this now absolutely perfectly, which me and Symantec do, leaving our safe on 44 health here, which is absolutely crazy. And you'll see their safe is on 28 health, or 28%, sorry. So if we lead anyone, they're going to finish it. So we have to keep them all back here. Keep control. Notice this play from Symantec here. I think he pops his gadget here. He heals, knocks him back, stays alive on 168 health, and somehow we managed to win with the 44 health on our safe. That was such an intense game. But anyway, we're one game now off winning. Let's see if we can pick up the win. Okay, so that game was absolutely crazy. Literally the most intense and insane game I've ever played in competitive. 44 health on the safe. That is literally, that's 1,000th of the safe. Yeah, so that's 0.1% of the safe. That was absolutely insane. So really good start from us. Actually, Spen gets on the safe. I'm just gonna run straight in here, just getting damage off on the safe. That's my object with Brock, is just to melt the safe. You'll see we actually swapped slightly. We went with the Brock. We definitely felt like it was better. Here I somehow just stay alive and just going to continue trying to get damage on the safe, but the Darrow actually kind of body blocks it. Then they do have, or we have a massive lead here, around 30%, which is really good considering it's only 30 seconds into the game, or 40 seconds now. Again, I'm just going to continue to be aggro. You see, I think I actually have a bear on the safe at this point and the Brock, so they can just melt it. But really good play from Symantec here. I can't really do much against this knee, it's quite hard, but Symantec is just going to push up here. Really good play from me, takes out iMunizz and also gets really good pressure as well. Just going to be shooting this bear to try and take it out. I do get a shot on the safe then, so again we're back to like the 32% lead here, which is just really good position to be in. Going to super them then. It does get slightly unlucky with the shots then, but we do hit one, so it's not the worst. Again, they're kind of getting control back now, just because I don't think Spen had super then. I'm going to hit iMunizz then, so he is pretty weak. Pick up super here, going to super GA straight away. He does roll then. Luckily, I can use my gadget to kind of knock me back. Spen goes straight onto their safe now, so if we defend this is going to be a win here. Really good bubble from Symantec then. They don't have enough damage to finish it. Spen manages to finish it, whilst their safe is, or our safe is on 16%. Sorry, but that's gonna be it for the final game there, guys. We do manage to pick up the win. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. The games are always so close against Clash, so definitely GG's to them. But with that being said, make sure to check out the Q&A over in the Tribe Gaming Discord server. The link will be down below, and definitely make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.